What do you think about true crime? Let me tell you. Do bathe before you come in for your tattoo. Please, please bathe. Please wear deodorant. If you're getting an armpit tattoo, doesn't matter. Still wear deodorant. We're gonna wipe you down and we're gonna put the stencil on you. We'll take care of that. Please, please take care of yourself before you come in. Tipping should be a signifier of how much you enjoyed your experience. So if your tattoo artist was being a complete asshole, don't tip them. You know, if they were being amazing with you and they were very doting and they gave you a pleasant experience, tip them. Show them how much you cared about it. So I have two camps in this because I do give out my card and I tell my clients, hey, listen, if you have an emergency or if you need any questions answered, reach out to me directly. Here's my Instagram. Those are fine. Do not reach out to me about things that are not pertaining to tattoos. I will eviscerate you. So for tattoo artists, I would say, you know, be excited by the idea of tattooing new people at a convention. That's why you're there. But also as a client at a tattoo convention, I would say don't haggle with the tattoo artist. That's not why you're there. You're there to get an amazing piece by somebody who's visiting. And it's a really rare opportunity to get that done. So understand that it may be a little busy, so it might be a lot more distraction, but understand that like it's important that you're getting what you pay for. It's not going to get done in one fell swoop. So please don't have that expectation. Sleeves take a long time to do and it's a work in progress. It's the whole thing is a journey. It's a pathway to a more comfortable you, and you have to be able to put in that time and that financial obligation in order to get it done. It's not going to be cheap and it's not going to be quick, and you have to be okay with that. Pinterest tattoos are a double-edged sword for me because on one hand, it's cool that people get ideas for what they want to do, but on the other hand, it's starting to become almost cliche, I think. In some ways, like there's some pieces that I've done multiple times, and I realize that it's on different people and that it may mean something to all of those people. But I feel like if your experience is to be more original, talk to the artist about what you want, and then let them like have that conversation with them to where they can come up with something unique for you. Care for it like a tender baby that it is. It's just a little wound baby. You gotta wash it, feed it, and just like let it grow. It's perfect. Go to somebody that specializes in cover-ups. Make sure that the cover-up work that they've done is adequate enough to do what you want them to do in the style that you want them to do it. If it's not, then go find somebody else. But as far as cover-ups are concerned, it's just a matter of working with the piece that you have and giving the artist creative freedom enough to like put something on you that will both hide the tattoo and give you something much more beautiful in return. When you're going for a tattoo apprenticeship, make sure that you are going to a place that feels safe. And by safe, I mean not full of people that are looking to do something else besides tattooing. Go to a place where there are really talented artists, where passion is key. They're not just doing it for money, they're actually super passionate about what they do. You'll learn the most there. But those are definitely the foundation stones of finding an apprenticeship. If you've got a friend that tattoos, but they're not that great, just go somewhere more reputable. Don't take the easy way out, it very rarely pays. But yeah, that's what I would say about apprenticeships. And put your heart into it. Don't just think it's gonna be easy and glamorous. It's not, it's really fucking hard, but worth it. If you're getting a Friday the 13th tattoo, make sure that you know it's gonna be busy as fuck. Don't raise hell when you go in there and everybody is waiting for the same exact like flash sheet that you're trying to look at. Just be patient. Make sure that you know that the tattoo artist is doing everything they can to get to you as fast as possible. Just be nice. Don't be a dick. It's whatever, honestly. I'll jokingly like tell people, you know, that like it's a machine. It's not a gun, it's a machine. But not everybody's as educated as, you know, professionals are, so it's whatever. If you have money to get a tattoo, you have money for a babysitter. Like, please don't bring your kids to our shop. It's usually packed with a lot of other artists that are working. When you bring a crying child into the shop, it kind of disrupts everybody. So please don't do that, and do get a babysitter. I think they're really romantic, so I'm all for them. But do make sure that it's with somebody that you are very close to. It's not a impulsive thing. And also make sure that the design is something that, you know, symbolizes both of you, and somewhere where you want it to be the most, you know, meaningful. At our shop, we definitely make time for consultations versus appointments, because sometimes those ideas are really like all over the place and we need to condense them into something more fine, and that takes time. So be patient with your artist. Make sure that you bring references, you have an idea, but you're willing to let the artist kind of guide you into something a little more tattoo appropriate, because not all images are tattoo appropriate. And just have fun. It's not supposed to be like a super serious endeavor. It's supposed to be really cool and exciting. So let it. Placement matters on a couple of different fronts. It's one of those things where you can think about the pain level, but it's not as important as the permanence of it. I feel like if you have a job where visible tattoos are going to be an issue, you should definitely consider that. In those ways, placement really fucking matters. Like, don't get a tattoo on your wrist if you have no tattoos. Don't get a tattoo on your finger if you have no tattoos. And that goes without saying, like anything else more visible. So just keep those things in mind when you're actually considering a tattoo. Price haggling is accepted in some shops, but it's not accepted at ours. We are giving you a price based on the time it's gonna take for the tattoo, the intricacy of the tattoo, and it's based on our skill level. So in most cases, you're getting what you pay for, and to price haggle is a little disrespectful on that front. If you only have a set budget and you're looking to stick to that budget, we can work with you. But to say that you want a whole sleeve for $200 is ridiculous. So be realistic, be appreciative, and be respectful. Don't be a dick. Canceling appointment it happens with everybody. But I think that it's one of those things where every once in a while, when it's an absolute emergency, when it's just like a couple of times in a row, don't be surprised if your tattoo artist doesn't want to tattoo you anymore. Like, that you're being unreliable, and we could fill that spot with somebody else. So just be respectful of our time, and we'll be respectful of yours. Tapping out of a tattoo is totally fine. It should never be frowned upon. If you can't take anymore, if your body literally can't take anymore, we need to know that, because anything past that makes me personally feel like I'm an asshole. So just let us know, be vocal. It doesn't mean you're a pussy. It doesn't mean that you're any less than anybody else. It just means that you have a different pain tolerance than somebody else, and we'll continue it another time. Clients that tell me I can do whatever I want, that can be both interesting and scary at the same time. Because sometimes people will come in and say that they know what they want, or that they want you to do whatever you want. You do it, and then suddenly they're like, oh wait, maybe not. And it's just like, why are you giving me that freedom? But in most cases, I'll try and get a basic concept out of them, just so I can kind of surround it on that and just do my thing. It usually comes out better that way, especially if they come to you with a very basic concept and they're like, I don't care what you do, I want this. And I'm just like, that's all I need, let's do it. It's usually a really great thing. I wish more clients were like that. And don't be a dick.